Hey guys, we're back with another episode of Combo Versus. Today we'll be seeing if Brave Solomon with a metal chip core 2S Xtend Plus is a competitive combo or not. So again, this is another combo from the comments, and this is actually a combo that I did test when I first got into Beyblade, and it did show up in a couple tournament reports early on. However, it did kind of die out, so we will see if it's still competitive or not. So we will go ahead and get right to the weighing and then to the battles. Alright, so since we haven't used this particular Brave before, we'll go ahead and weigh the parts separately. So the Brave with Solomon and the metal chip core is 19.15. So let's see, what about 2S? 44.96, and let's go with Xtend Plus, and that one is 7.50. So I'll go ahead and put the entire combo together, and let's see, so 71.65. so that is a decent weight. So we will go ahead and get right to the battles. Alright, so we have Tempest Solomon with a metal chip core, 1S wheel, and Xtend Plus. We'll launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll switch over to our Brave Solomon with the metal chip core, 2S and Xtend Plus. And again, the 2S is in this sort of 3-bladed mode. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, one thing I should mention is that when you have 2 stamina combos, so these are both on Xtend Plus, one way to beat out your opponent is to actually switch to either defense or attack mode and try to KO them. And something else to mention is sometimes, from what I've seen, defense and attack mode do, oddly enough, end up having more stamina than actual stamina mode. Now, in a matchup against a Tempest on 1S wheel, it's going to have more stamina than this Brave combo, even if you switch it to, say, defense or attack mode. Now, switching it to defense or attack mode will increase your likelihood of KOing this Tempest. So let's go ahead. And something else to mention is that I can launch Tempest a little bit lighter than the Brave combo and still win. So I'll try to demonstrate that. So I'll launch Tempest first. So I'll do a harder launch with the Brave combo. So Tempest first. Brave. So Brave was launched harder. Now, what's going to happen is if Tempest ends up hitting that 2S, it's going to make the Brave combo lose a lot of stamina. So it does look like Tempest is not hitting up against the 2S, it's actually hitting up against the Brave. So let's just see how this ends. Alright, so it looks like it's hitting 2S now. And there you have it, Tempest won. And Tempest was launched lighter, so I'll launch Tempest lighter again and launch Brave a little bit harder. Now, this won't work if the Brave combo is launched a lot harder. You definitely have to make sure that Tempest ends up hitting up against the 2S. So let's just see if I can demonstrate it that way. So we'll launch Tempest semi-hard, and I'll launch Brave a lot harder. Alright, so that is a win for the Brave combo. So let's just try to do that exact same thing again, but sort of not aim where that Brave is over here swinging into Tempest. So we'll do that again. So Tempest, and we will launch Brave a lot harder. So Tempest really is going to need to hit up against that 2S if it wants to win the stamina matchup. And you can see Brave has a lot more stamina. And it actually looks like Tempest is hitting up against the 2S now. So as you can see, Tempest won that one again, even though Brave was launched harder. And you can actually see, I'll slow it down, you can see the moment that Tempest actually hit up against that 2S. as Brave did kind of come out this way and lose a lot of stamina. So we'll launch Tempest first one more time. And maybe something else I'll do is I'll switch this Brave to, let's say, defense mode and do a sliding launch. So Tempest, or sorry, not sliding, I'll do a tilted launch. Now, yeah, it did just lose a lot of stamina. So I don't think it's actually going to end up KOing Tempest this time, as you really wanted to get the hit extremely fast. So when switching to defense, you really want to aim with defense or attack. So let's try this one more time with Tempest first and Brave in defense mode. And I'll just make sure it's still in defense. It is. So Tempest. So there we go. So you can see it's kind of swerving in. Now, if I put my Xtend Plus on my Tempest in defense mode, it's a lot more aggressive than this Brave is being on defense right now. And one thing is, putting Brave in defense mode, the Xtend Plus, it is making Brave a little bit taller, so it does make Tempest, it gives Tempest an easier chance of hitting up against that 2S, which probably isn't what you want. So let's try Brave in attack mode. So you see it's in defense mode right now, so I'll just go ahead and move it to attack mode, and we'll give that a go. So Tempest. And this might go a little bit crazy. So it is getting some good hits, but yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to KO this Tempest combo. So unfortunately, I wasn't really able to show what I was trying to say, and I don't really want to waste too many launches on just these two matchups. So we'll go ahead and switch Brave to stamina and launch it first. But yeah, if you put the Xtend Plus in attack mode and you do an aggressive aim launch, you can KO your opponent. And what I'll actually do, since we know that Tempest can win in stamina, I'll go ahead and switch Tempest to defense mode. So let me just make sure you can see that, sorry. So it's in stamina, so I'll pick it up and switch it to defense mode. So we'll launch Brave first. And Tempest. Yeah, it's interesting. My Xtend Plus isn't really, okay, there we go. I was gonna say it's not really being aggressive today for some reason. But you can see in a defense mode, sorry, it was getting aggressive towards the end. So that is a win for Tempest. So we'll go ahead and switch Tempest to attack mode. So here it's in defense mode, so we'll just go ahead and pull it up and bring it to attack mode. Now, this will go extremely wild. So you really want to aim, at least with my Xtend Plus, specifically the one on Tempest, as the one that's on this Brave isn't as aggressive, as I haven't really used it that much. So Brave. And now we'll do Tempest. So you can see just how wild my Tempest goes. So let's see if Brave will out-stamina this Tempest, and it doesn't look like it. So yeah, this attack mode out-stamina the stamina mode, and that can have something to do with how hard it was hitting and the fact that it does weigh a lot more. Or I shouldn't say a lot more, it weighs more than this Brave combo. So we will go ahead and switch over to the next combos. And what I'll do is, I only have 2 Xtend Pluses, so I'll put the Tempest Xtend Plus on the next combo. Alright, so the next combos are the Brave Valkyrie with 2A in 3-bladed mode and Xtend Plus. And again, this is the Xtend Plus for my Tempest, so it is a bit more aggressive than the Xtend Plus on this Brave Solomon with the Metal Chip Core 2S and Xtend Plus. So we'll launch this Brave combo first 3 to 5 times. then switch over and launch this one first 3 to 5 times. Now, again, when there's a 2A versus 2S combo, I really see a lot of KOs, at least in the tournaments that I've been to. So this should be pretty interesting. So we'll launch the 2A combo first. Alright, so that is a win for the Brave on 2A combo. So let me just make sure these, okay, yeah, it was about to burst. And I'll just clean off these and we will launch the 2A combo first again. And I'll go ahead and fix the stadium first. Alright, so 2A combo. Now, the 2S combo did self-KO. It is in stamina mode, so that is a bit interesting. I didn't really do a sliding or tilting launch. I kind of just launched straight down. So, yeah, that could have something to do with it. But let's see who's going to win this one. So we will say that is a stamina win for the 2S combo, even though it was technically KO'd over here. As I didn't really mean to launch it straight down like that. That's not how I launch my Xtend Plus combos. So we'll launch Brave first again. Typically with Xtend Plus, I will do a tilted launch. So Brave. Alright, so that is a win, and it did burst when I grabbed it as it was spinning fast, and so this stopped and it burst, so it didn't burst from the hit. So that is a win for this Brave combo. What I was going to say is that is the second time we've seen a 2A versus a 2S combo where the 2A combo is spinning and the 2S combo comes and hits it off the side and just ricochets out. So that is really interesting with 2A versus 2S. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and switch over and launch the 2S combo first. And again, I'll clean these off. All right, so 2S combo. All right, so they're spinning pretty fast, but I don't think there's going to be a KO for this particular round. Let's see. So the 2S combo is a lot more stable, but that doesn't necessarily mean it will win, even though it looks like it might. Nope, this is 2A. All right, so we'll go ahead and launch this one first again. So again, the 2S combo ended up taking the center first, so let's just see what happens. So it looks like the 2S combo was hitting up against 2S at first. Or sorry, the 2S combo was hitting up against 2A first, but now the 2A combo is hitting at 2S, so this one will win. And that is a little bit different than when Tempest hits up against this 2S. It causes this Brave combo to lose a lot of stamina. But we'll go ahead and launch Brave with 2S first one more time before switching combos. Alright, so I'm going to say if the 2S combo gets in the center and remains stable and knocks the 2A combo off balance, I'm sorry, I keep mixing up 2S and 2A, then the 2S combo will win. Let's just see if that happens. So it is in the center. Yeah, the 2S combo did win that one. So we'll go ahead and switch over to the next combos. And the next combos are the World Spriggan with 2B in free spin mode and drift. And yes, 2B is in free spin mode. We'll launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll switch over to our Brave Solomon with the metal chip core, 2S and Xtend Plus. So let's go ahead and get started. Now again, with 2S versus 2B, I also see a lot of KOs. So I just think 2S in general makes a lot of KOs happen. So we'll go ahead and launch World first. And we will relaunch. And let's actually fix the stadium. There we go. So if the world combo can stay in contact, then it will obviously win, as this is an opposite spin matchup. And I should say, if it can stay in contact in the center. So that is a win for world, as if world is around the outside and 2S is more in the center and world makes contact, then world has a high chance of just self-KOing, or I shouldn't say self-KOing, of being KO'd. So we will launch world first again. And that is actually one of the problems with launching the Awoken first. So, world. Alright, so I do think world will win this one again. And yes, so that is another win for world. So we will launch world first one more time. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and say yes, Brave did win that one. And we will switch over and launch Brave first. So let's just put these combos back. Launchers. And since Brave is being launched first, technically I can launch the world combo harder. But again, I do see a lot of KOs when it's 2S versus either 2A or 2B. So let me see if I can show that. So we'll launch them both fairly hard. So the Brave combo. So this one actually isn't going to be a KO. So yeah, this will definitely be a win for the world combo. So yeah, let's just hard launch them both again. And I don't know if it's just my 2B, but the teeth are not great at all on it. So, Brave. Now I'll just let it go. So that was a win for Brave, as it did get the KO in the upper pocket. So we will launch Brave first again. So Brave. Alright, so that one was a win for world. It did get the KO that time. So we'll just go ahead and let this play out, and world will get another win. Alright, so we will go ahead and switch over to the next combos, and we'll just fix these stadiums first. Alright, so the next combo is Rage Diabolos with 3A and Destroy Dash. We'll launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll switch over to our Brave Solomon with the metal chip core, 2S and Xtend Plus. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'll just put them both on the launchers, and we will go ahead and launch Rage first. Alright, so Rage. And that was a win for Rage, as it did KO Brave here first, and then Brave bounced over here. So that's what I saw, but I'll slow it down just to be sure. But I did see that Brave hit here and then bounce there. All right, so just put them both on the launchers and fix the stadium. So we'll go ahead and launch Rage first. Yeah, Rage just hits hard, even on an Awoken destroy dash. So if it comes down to stamina, Xtend Plus should honestly have more stamina than destroy dash. And like always, since I said that destroy dash ended up having more stamina. So that is a win for Rage again. So we'll launch Rage first one more time. Yeah, it's funny how that happens. I'll say, hey, I know this has more stamina, as it definitely does, but then in the matchup here, it doesn't happen that way. So Rage. And we'll relaunch that. Yeah, technically it was a win for Brave, but that didn't really feel like a win, so we will relaunch it. So, if this comes down to stamina, I'm going to hold on my saying that Xtend Plus has more stamina than an Awoken Destroy Dash. Alright, so Xtend Plus did win that time. So we'll switch over and launch the Brave combo first. So I'll just put them both on the launchers and turn off the drivers. Alright, so Brave. And that is a win for Rage, but honestly this is opposite spin. So technically I should be launching Brave lighter, as that is something you can do opposite spin against a Rage on Destroy Dash. So let's just try light launching the Brave combo. Alright, so let's see what happens here. So this should come down to stamina, as Brave was light launch. Yeah, it's going to come down to stamina. I'd be surprised if Rage hits the KO now. And it is looking like the Rage combo has a little bit more stamina than the Brave combo. But yeah, due to equalization, the Brave combo won. So we will launch again and we will light launch Brave. As in a tournament, honestly, I would light launch on Xtend Plus against a Rage on Destroy Dash. So that is a win, but since we did relaunch the combos when Brave did the exact same thing, we will do another launch. So that would have been a win for Brave again. But Brave was hit here, so we will relaunch and light launch the Brave combo. Maybe even a little bit lighter than what we just did. So, Brave. No, that's honestly not that bad. Yeah, let's try that one more time, because that was definitely not a light launch. Alright, so I do think that Rage was KO'd here, but I'm not sure. Either way, we'll go ahead and switch combos. Just know that you can light launch an opposite spin with an Xtend Plus combo against a Rage combo. So let's go ahead and first fix the stadium, then switch combos. So next we have Hollow Lucifer 2 with 4A in balance mode, will, and ultimate reboot dash. We'll launch this first 3 to 5 times, and we'll switch over to our Brave Solomon with the metal chip core 2 as an Xtend Plus. So let's go ahead. So let's go with Hollow first. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and say, yeah, that is a win for Brave, and we will launch Hollow first again. Alright, so I'm not sure why Ultimate Reboot is hopping, but yeah, that is another one for Brave. And both of those were kind of aimed combos. So yeah, it looks like the Ultimate Reboot wasn't on there all the way. So let's go ahead and launch Hollow first again. Alright, so let's see what happens this time. No, I don't think the Ultimate Reboot has enough power to KO. At least not right now. So that is a win for Brave, and we will launch Brave first. And let me just check this combo out. Okay, so yeah, it is fine. It's just a malfunction. So we'll go ahead and launch Brave first, and I'll fix the stadium. Alright, so Brave. Alright, so let's see what happens now. There goes the Ultimate Reboot working. And I do think, yeah, Hollow wins this one. So we'll launch Brave first again. Alright, so Hollow's not going to KO, but I do think it's going to win. Alright, so we will launch Brave first one more time. Alright, so there goes the Ultimate Reboot activating. And Hollow will win again. So I'll go ahead and put these combos up and then come back with my thoughts. Alright, so is Brave Solomon with a metal chip core, 2S Xtend Plus, and 2S in the 3-bladed mode a competitive combo or not? So I'm going to say it is, as I did see this combo coming up on a lot of tournament reports when this combo was first being used. Now, I have seen it die down and more people tend to use Brave with 2A and Xtend Plus now, but this is still a good combo, as with 2S, it does get a lot of KOs. So those are my thoughts on this combo. If you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and all of that other good stuff. Thanks.